Thinking about human behavior like a detective. We often hear that body language never lies. Many people believe you can tell what someone really thinks just by watching their gestures. In movies and TV shows, detectives do this constantly. A suspect looks away, crosses their arms, and everyone immediately thinks he's hiding something. It feels precise, almost scientific, and that's why we love this idea so much. But what if this is one of the biggest illusions in human judgment? What if body language is actually one of the easiest things to misunderstand? Imagine this. You're in a meeting and someone sits across from you with their arms crossed and avoids eye contact. Your mind immediately creates a story. You think they're defensive, uncomfortable, or secretly disagreeing with everything you say. But maybe they slept 3 hours last night. Maybe they're nervous speaking in groups. Or maybe the air conditioning is just too cold. Same posture, completely different reasons. This is the first big mistake we make with body language. We treat signals as if they were evidence. But most body language signals are ambiguous. They don't come with labels explaining what they mean. Crossed arms can mean defensiveness, or it can mean someone is simply cold or tired. Avoiding eye contact can mean deception, or it can mean anxiety, shyness, or even politeness in some cultures. In Sherlock Holmes stories, Holmes almost never arrests someone because of a single gesture. He waits, watches, and looks for patterns that repeat. Agatha Christie's Poirot does something similar. He often lets people talk and move naturally, while he quietly notices what stays consistent and what changes. Both of them understand something important. One moment of behavior is noise, not evidence. Psychologists have tested this in real life, and the results are uncomfortable. Most people are only slightly better than guessing when they try to detect lies from body language. Even trained professionals are far less accurate than we imagine. So why do we still feel confident? Because we're not really reading other people. We're reading our own expectations. Once you suspect someone, your brain starts building a story around that suspicion. You notice every nervous movement that fits the story, and you ignore the calm moments that don't. This is called the confirmation bias, and it quietly shapes almost every judgment we make. In detective stories, this mistake appears again and again. The suspect looks nervous, and everyone becomes convinced too quickly. But nervousness can come from fear, from stress, or from being falsely accused and not knowing how to defend yourself. Good detectives don't ask, "Does this person look guilty?" They ask, "How does this person usually behave?" They also ask, "What is different today?" And they look for patterns, not moments. Here is a real-world paradox. In high-pressure situations, innocent people often look more nervous than guilty ones. Meanwhile, experienced liars often look calm. They've prepared their story and aren't emotionally overwhelmed. If you rely only on body language, you may suspect the wrong person. And you may trust the wrong one. So here is a simple rule you can actually use. Never interpret body language in isolation. Always ask, compared to what? Compared to this person's normal behavior and the situation they're in. Body language is not a lie detector. It is just one small, noisy source of information. Sometimes it helps. Very often, it misleads. Understanding people does not mean memorizing a list of signs of lying. It means learning to think in context and in probabilities. In the next episode, we'll talk about something even more counterintuitive. Why calm, quiet people can sometimes be the most psychologically dangerous. If you want to keep learning how to think more clearly about human behavior, you're in the right place.